Most of us in South Asia have heard this warning while growing up. Don't cut your nails after Asr, or after sunset. For many of us, it became an unquestioned rule, but if you ever asked why, the answer was usually the same. Because it brings bad luck. But have you ever wondered something deeper? Where did this belief actually come from? Is it really part of Islam, or is it simply a cultural superstition that has been passed down for generations? Let's take a closer look.
To understand this belief, we need to travel back in time. There was a time when electricity did not exist. People relied on oil lamps, candles, and dim, flickering light to see at night. At that time, nail cutters like the ones we use today did not exist either. People often used small knives or sharp blades to trim their nails. Now, imagine doing that in very poor lighting. A small mistake could easily lead to cutting the skin or injuring the finger. Because of this risk, elders would often advise their families, don't cut your nails at night. Not because of bad luck, but simply to avoid injury. Over time, however, the original reason slowly faded away. Electricity arrived, safer nail cutters were invented, the practical danger disappeared. But the warning remained, and gradually, a simple safety precaution slowly transformed into something else, a superstition. People began to believe that cutting nails at night brings misfortune or bad luck.
But what does Islam actually say about this? When we look at authentic Islamic teachings, we do not find any reliable narration that forbids cutting nails after sunset. The teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasize cleanliness and personal hygiene, but they do not attach bad luck to specific times for trimming nails. In fact, Islam discourages believing in bad omens or superstitions.
So, when we look closely, the belief about cutting nails at night does not come from Islamic teachings. It most likely began as a practical safety precaution in a time of poor lighting. But over generations, that advice slowly transformed into a superstition. This reminds us of something important. Not everything we inherit from culture is part of religion. Sometimes understanding the history behind a belief helps us separate tradition from authentic teachings.